Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we got some exciting news. If you go over to Mopar Insiders or 5th Gen Rams just as this video is going live, you probably will notice this article that I posted. And if you were on the channel earlier today, we did a live stream kind of highlighting Antonio Filosa's new role as the CEO and his first official meeting publicly as the CEO. And that was basically the first half 2025 financial results call. And while that was disappointing, we did learn about some new things coming, down the pipeline. And one of those things happens to be the Ram 1500 TRX. Now, we've been talking about the TRX for a while. There's no surprise about that. But now we've got direct confirmation from the CEO that the truck is returning. So Filosa was basically laying out Stellantis' recovery plan for the second half of the year, talking about profitability, new launches, in the direction that the company would be going. But in the middle of all that corporate speak, he basically said something that caught my ears, and I basically said it during the live stream to kind of listen to it and replayed it again. But basically what he said, to quote him, is the V8 engine on versions such as the Ram 1500 TRX will deliver to us additional volumes, but also accredited margins per unit.
Growth of business will be grow in North America, which is a key market for us. And what are the key actions? Number one, obviously it's volumes as well, but we are launching new products that will be all accredited in AOI margins. For instance, the V8 engine on versions such as the Ram 1500 TRX will deliver to us additional volumes, as you said, by Juan Escudos, but also accredited margin per unit.
So right there's your confirmation. The TRX is coming back. And if you've been following Mopar Insiders or 5th Gen Rams or even this channel since March, that shouldn't be a surprise. Basically, Mopar Insiders was the first to report that the Ram was working behind the scenes to revive its apex predator. And now, thanks to our sources inside Stellantis, we can basically tell you that, production of the 2026 Ram 1500 TRX will begin sometime in late January if things go according to plan at the Sterling Heights Assembly Plant in Michigan. So basically, let's break it down. When the TRX first launched in 2021, it defined what a performance truck could be. It had 702 horsepower from its supercharged 6.2-liter HEMI Hellcat V8, and it didn't just outgun the competition, it flat out embarrassed them. It was the kind of truck that, didn't care about fuel economy or practicality. It was built to dominate. And since then, Ford has stepped up its game. So they entered the market with a 700 horsepower Raptor R. And even though Ram had the 702 version, Ford knew that Ram was getting out of the market. So what did they do? They upped their horsepower to 720 last year on the Raptor R. So this means that Ram is basically trying to respond kind of fast. And what they're doing is they're bringing back the TRX. However, what we're hearing is that the TRX will basically inherit all the design and tech and basically upgrades from the 2025 Ram 1500 RHO. So think of the RHO as the gateway drug. Basically, it's capable and aggressive and built to go head-to-head with the base Raptor. Now, the TRX, though, that's the full send version. It'll bring Hellcat-level power, basically the enhanced suspension tuning, and all the off-road tools needed to take on anything Ford or anyone else throws in its way. But where it comes down to, where the TRX kind of lacks right now, is the power. So we expect that the new TRX should have a kind of a boost in power. At least 717 horsepower, since we know that's what the standard Hellcat in the outgoing Challenger and Charger had. But knowing how competitive this space has become, Ram may push it even higher just to edge out Ford's Raptor R. So if we see a 725 horsepower or more version, don't be shocked. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. Basically, SRT is back. The street racing and technology division basically relaunched, and this new TRX will be the first official product under the new banner. And it's no coincidence that Tim Kuniskis, the man responsible for the Hellcat, the Demon, and all these other variants, is now leading Ram and overseeing this SRT revival. So Kuniskis has already been laying the groundwork, and at a recent media event inside the Stellantis Design Dome, I showed you video before, he basically teased that there's going to be more to come before Ram hits the track in Daytona. And you might know that, what's the Daytona reference? Well, that's because Ram is returning to NASCAR in the Craftsman Truck Series in February. So there's no doubt in my mind that the TRX will play a bigger role in that marketing push going forward. Now, the TRX, if you think about it, it's more than just a truck. It's basically a statement. And it's a statement that Ram isn't backing down from the horsepower wars. It's a statement that Stellantis and Ram still believe in American muscle, and it's a statement that the HEMI V8 isn't done. So what does it mean for enthusiasts like us? It basically means that the off-road king is coming back. It's going to be louder, faster, and even more aggressive than ever before. So make sure you can go check out the article on 5th Gen Rams and Mopar Insiders. Make sure to hit subscribe, like, and we'll keep you up to date on all these other references about the new Ram 1500 TRX as they come out. So stay tuned. See you in the next video. Bye.
So let's talk about profitability. Here you may appreciate 6 sections, among many others, that we have taken or are taking, and I would like to highlight maybe a few of them. We recently announced the return of the SRT division for the North American brands to create the most distinctive high-performance products our fans are most passionate about. And this will be accredited to the AOI.